Hi everybody, welcome to another creative survival here in Edonia, or new Edonia I should say. Recently we just got a couple new wolves, so we'll name one Wolfie 2, I'm not sure which one yet, and one we'll call Mitzi, after our oldest French poodle. Mitzi and Wolfie can follow me along, as can you, as we explore this area. And as you can see, it's pretty huge. So I'm thinking, as we go for this chicken, she swings, she scores. This is going to be the cemetery. I'm going to downsize some of the, like the tombstone here. There's a lot of room, especially if we get rid of some of these. Well, I might build over this one because it's an entrance into the underground of our little thing, so our church can have a spot where it can gather resources. So yeah, I thought this could be this area. There's more than enough room for there to be a church, more than enough, and the cemetery. So we'll start out that as our new part of New Edonia. Now, two things, or one other thing, is that the mod that I'm using to do this is put out by MC. It's called Toolbox for Minecraft Pocket Edition in the Google Play Store. That has allowed me to get a texture pack, which I found a long time before then, and I'd have to write down the actual name, and maybe I'll do that. But it starts with Shax, SHAX, pure, and then a bunch of letters and numbers. So I can get you the information for next time, but I figure, well, we'll start with this. Okay, so this is what I call creative survival. Basically, it means, thanks puppies, that yes, I'm in survival mode. Yes, this is perfect. But I'm also in creative mode. Not totally, but enough that we can have some fun. And we can build with what we want. So, I'm going to start us. Let's see what we've got first of all. Here in our little kit bag. Not really much. I'm going to deposit what we've got. Yeah, most of this I'm just going to put in there. The reason that I like this mod is a bunch of stuff. When you enchant, you don't have to wait for things to build up. You can enchant quite far, in fact. Okay, so I want some dirt, but I'm trying to figure out what I want to terraform. We've got a mountain biome here. I love being in so close let's go over there and destroy that hill. So yeah, you don't have to wait around for stuff, whether it's getting stuff or whatever. And enchanting is a blast. You can get so much with enchanting. Now, the way I work at this is I have to use everything. So that means if I'm using this shovel, I gotta use it right until it breaks. And when I enchant a particular item, I won't put unbreaking on it until it really gets up there. So yeah. Otherwise, it's just like creative survival would be such an ironic I guess you could call it an oxymoron. And really, what's the point? I used to not use dirt for anything. I used to go and well, puppy, get out of the way. I just, I had no use for it. But now, since I have started utilizing my my dirt for planning, it really, really helps. Oh, so there we go. And right now on me, I don't have any stone, which is the next step. So we'll go and I'll grab just one stone shovel. Now, I've decided that I am going to make our church out of some diorite. And I see some, whoops, one of the puppies is a bit, decided to test things out. The last time we were doing a lot of stuff here, so I've used, I grabbed an iron pickaxe at that time. And there are other videos here of Edonia, not many. We've got a creative city of Lestrade, which I'll go to next video. And that's where I'll terraform and we'll be totally in creative. And then if you guys want to see another creative survival mod, I will show that as well. Come here, puppy. Yeah, we gotta feed you. Oh, you're gonna run away on me. Okay. Oh. Nope, not yet. I don't want to breed puppies yet. I've done that so many times on other worlds, and you don't want to use them, just like regular dogs. There we go. Might have to go exploring at that cave soon. What I usually like to try and do, and maybe if we do the other mod, is I usually try and go almost like a walkway, and when we come up, after we go through it, we see where we end up. And because of the mini map, which I really like, you can see where you're going. Where's my torch? Oh, that was smooth. Not. Okay, let's go back, because it's starting to get dark. Unless I get lost. Okay, now I see where I'm at. I'll get out the sword. And be on guard. There we go. Oh, switched it around. Oh. Let's go. Now, if I'm up and about on the, like on the church, well, that's when I will use the polished andesite. Sorry, in this case, polished diorite. And I don't have clay nearby, so I'll probably use get the clay through my through the survival. It looks like there's another pig. So I try to get what I can through the survival. I'd rather do that there we go. There. I'd rather get my my materials if I can through survival. But if I can't, well, then that's when the program picks it up. So, what are you building today? Make sure you comment down below. And if you like what I'm doing, please subscribe. That would be so great. Now, we are very close, folks. Close to what? Well, close to our February 1st comment draw. Now, what's a comment draw? Well, if you comment on this channel, your name gets entered into a draw of where you'll be placed in my Christmas land. For those of you that have been around since Christmas time, you'll know I have a Christmas land video, or set of videos, where I created a total Christmassy land. And so I have a grand hotel with some rooms that need to be populated. I have a station master's house. And again, somebody will be, I'll make the draw and somebody will be the station master. You want to be the station master? Well, let's see what happens. But I put commenters in my draw. And I might decide, I haven't yet, but if you're a subscriber, you might get to go in twice. Because this will have a place as well. Actually, everybody will get to go multiple times, because this world here, it's a survival world, and it's my everyday world. Once I get stuff going, well, there'll be a place for everybody. Okay, so there's going to be a couple towers here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 6, 7. And in my perfect world, and especially 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. Especially if it's a survival world. we have to have a place where people can stay, you know. What if their cottage was blown up? You know? If their cottage was blown up, they could have some place to go. So we'll have a men's tower and a ladies' tower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Excuse me. I'm just going to check the time here. Oh, we're almost at our 20 minutes, but we're doing quite well. I better eat here. Okay, so yeah, we're going to start with that. And it's going to be pretty big. And we're going to get the dogs to stand pretty soon. 4, 5, 6, 7. Because I find that the dogs like to follow, which there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, let's go over here with them and we'll get them to sit. But they're hunters, and I'd rather them hunt than follow me up there, because they tend to get hurt. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. And actually, I am going to go... Oh, there's some clay here. No, that's gravel. I'm going to go grab our sugar cane. Yeah, I could go and... like I said before, I could do our... everything totally creative. But if that's the case, I may as well just go to creative. And that's not what I want to do. So, let's see here. I want to make some torches too. And I'll take only one of those sugar canes, because that'll start the plant. And once it is full grown, we can start other plants. Here's my polar bear that I spawned, which really doesn't belong here, but I keep him here anyway. Actually, I think there is some clay in there. I should go and grab it. Okay, right. Here's the... Okay, you're not letting me. Oh, that's because this is... Let's just do this. There. Now. Oh, that's sand, actually. And right now, I don't want sand. There's some good iron here. Okay. Well, now that I got totally wet. Okay, so let's go back to here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so let's go grab some dirt, and now the dogs can come. So, yeah, so if you comment on here, that'd be great. I don't have, I have 0 tolerance for hate. Just mentioning it now, and the reason why I do mention it is I've noticed that with at least a couple YouTubers recently, and that really just saddens me. So I'm going to have to put that on. I also like to keep this a family-friendly and safe place. You know, because there's going to be some reviews going on in the future. There's going to be some artwork, both in real time as well as speed painting, because I'm looking at the possibility of of doing that. This is not just a Minecraft channel. Okay. Let's go to bed, and when I get up, I will move the bed over to here, and we'll start to do the first part of this. There we go. And awake we are. So yeah, we'll move this. And I think I'll just put this over here where the dogs usually are, because better protection. There. I love the texture for that bed. It's just amazing. But then again, I'm partial to blue, so. Alright. Let's go over here. Oh, the dogs want to go different places. Sit. And sit. And what I think I'm going to do, just checking the time. Oh yeah, it's way past, so we're going to say goodbye pretty soon. And I just hope that you'll join me again. Three, 4, 5, 7. I tend to build pretty epically, and my reasoning for that is, well, having a visual impairment, it's just nicer. I find I've watched a lot of YouTubers, and they'll go and they'll have a nice house and that, but it's so jam-packed. There's no open space, and yeah, your character's 2 blocks tall, but geez, who wants to go bumping their head? So I'm gonna start here in one of the towers. Now, I know it seems weird that I do it in a stack, or, you know, like in a pyramid like that. But I just find, for me, it's nicer. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go with oak. I'll show you another reason that I really like this. Not just because of this mod, not just because of bringing in texture packs like this one, but voila, most of your, like, the tree that you're at is cut, as well as a few of the other ones nearby. They're decapitated. So for me, that's a bit nicer. Wow. Too bad I haven't got my house built. My textures are going a bit haywire. So I'm going to, in this huge storm, leave you looking at New Edonia's start of a tower, or of a church, and our two puppies, and I'm going to say goodbye. So, wherever your journeys take you, whether they're in the real world or in Minecraft, may your journeys be safe. Take care, and God bless. Bye for now.